So we'll look now for the green flag. Bad luck to 277, Terry Bell. And there's the green flag. Good start there for 421, Philip Young. But he's got number 10, Simon Smith. 196, Stuart Palmer's recovered after a sluggish start, but 100, Dick Burtonshaw's got right up the inside at the first time of asking, and a smooth and excellent pass there by Burtonshaw in the blue. Number 10, Simon Smith, meanwhile, has squeezed past Philip Young. Smith leads, Young second. And the Audi TT and the Tigra beginning to come through. 8 and 92. What battles these two have had over the years here at Arena Essex. Quickest lap of the race so far, number 10, Simon Smith, 15.7 seconds, so even quicker than mixed order. Good battle for fourth place, 126, number 8 and 92. We're halfway there, Shannon. Number 5, Roy Rawlins, not running smoothly. About to be lapped by the leaders. It's 10, 100 and 421. And 100, Dick Burtonshaw is beginning to close the gap on Simon Smith. 5 laps to go now, Sharon. And 421 as number 5 rejoins. Jason Weller has a look up the inside of 196. Derek Palmer and finds a way through. Meanwhile, 100 Burtonshaw is definitely closing in on number 10 Smith. 2 laps to go now for 10. 100, 421, and this great race for fourth place, 126, 8 and 92. Great effort this by Burtonshaw, but number 10 Simon Smith done enough to hold on, and the rounding race for the Outlaws. Look at Moss and Hammond having a go at Stowe. And a red flag now pulls Sharon. Well, of course, we can give you accurate lap times for the Outlaws and the F2s. Just going back to mixed orders time there, to the nearest 100th it was 15.98. The quickest car in that race after Simon Smith's explosive start was in fact 100 Dick Burtonshaw with a time of 15.66 seconds. But But of course the trick is to put in all your laps around about your quickest, and that's how you win. And Simon Smith held on very well there in the closing stages. And coming around now for your applause, our first Outlaw Hot Rod winner, Simon Smith. So there's the green flag, and away we go with Heat 2 for the Outlaw Hot Rods and number 8 in the Audi T2. Look at Stu Hammond pulling away down the back straight there. Well, always a glorious sight, the Audi TT flying around the Arena Essex Raceway. Number 8, Stu Hammond in charge. 99 Jason Miller holding in the second place, under pressure from 92 Tony Moss. Number 8, Stu Hammond leads, but 99 and 92, it looked like Stu was going to pull away easily, but in fact, that's not been the case, and they're sticking with him. 126, Gary Stowe in 4th place, under pressure from Dick Burtonshaw. We're halfway there, Sharon. It's 8, 99 and 92. Tony Moss has another look up the inside of Jason Villa. Dick Burtonshaw giving Gary Stowe a nibble. Some good little battles all around the track here, and all in very, very high speeds. Number 8, Stu Hammond leads. 2 laps to go. 8, 99, 92. Gary Stowe and Dick Burtonshaw have now caught Tony Moss and Jason Villa, but can they get past them? Then there were 2 laps to go. Burtonshaw tries around the outside of Stowe and can't quite make it stick. 1 lap to go. 8, 99, 92, 126. And another tremendous overtaking effort by 100. Tries to kid Gary Stowe that time, but 126 is wise to it. Number 8, Super Stu wins at Heat 2 for the Outlaws. And we'll have a red flag now, please, Sharon. Well, just take a look at that number 8 car, folks. Doesn't that look absolutely terrific? The Audi TT of this young man coming around now for your applause, our second Outlaw Hot Rod race winner. So 20 laps of the track. Who is he going to be? And they do indeed go into turn 1, nose to tail, down the back straight, and Burtonshaw already having a look round the hammer. Number 8, Stu Hammond knows he's going to have to survive some tremendous pressure here. Shaw's going for it early on. Hammond holds on though as Burton Shaw explores that outside line. Number 10, Simon Smith, trying to make progress past Jason Villa. But the first four, nothing between them, 8, 100, 126 and 92. Shaw trying desperately to outbreak Hammond into turn one. Hammond just has enough to hold him off. Oh, tremendous effort this by Burton Shaw and Hammond. Has Hammond overcooked it here? Ooh, came out of turn two a bit wide. Fantastic pressure being exerted by and look at 92, Tony Moss now, alongside Gary Stowe momentarily. We're halfway there, Sharon. Anything can happen in the next half. Burtonshaw tries it around the outside, going into the pit bed now. Then tries to cut back. He's got to watch out because Gary Stowe. Well, what a race between these two. Has Burtonshaw carved a groove around the outside yet? Ooh, it was close that time. Now then, rule number 5, rule really makes a difference. 8, 100, 126 and 92, a tremendous battle. And Moss nips through on the inside of Stowe. 92 is up in the third place at the three-quarter mark. Somehow, still Hammond holds on to first. To retire as Gary Stowe comes back at Tony Moss and regains third place. What a scrap between these two. Four laps to go now with 8 and 100 side by side yet again. 8 and 100 with 4 laps to go. Burtonshaw, if he could just get halfway around the bend, halfway up still Hammond, you fancy that he could do it on the next one, but Hammond somehow manages to have enough. Hammond driving defensively has to, will of course be just that bit slower. Number 10, Simon Smith, up to 5th now. What a final. 2-1. First four in the points here, Arena, the first four in this final, and we're seeing live. Tremendous stuff. It's now or never for Dick Burtonshaw. Number 8, Stu Hammond. Is he going to hold on for a famous victory? Here he comes now, the challenge round to the last time. A valiant effort by Burtonshaw, but Hammond wins. Red flag now, please show.
I guarantee somebody's fender. He learned not to park on a bender.
Okay then, well, we've been giving you fastest lap times for the Outlaws and the stock cars. Who do you reckon was quickest in that race? Was it this fella, the race winner, Stu Hammond?